Hey Spacers, so now we're getting ready to prepare a nice side dish here. These are Dagan green gems, and these are going to be prepared with sandpig bacon. All right, this is going to be delicious. Now, over here on Earth, we don't have Dagan green gems, but we do have Brussels sprouts. And as you see, I've already cleaned and cut these in half. I've rinsed them. And now we're getting ready to mix up the sauce these are gonna be mixed in here. Okay, so first is we're going to have 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. That in there. 2 tablespoons of horseradish mustard. Okay, this is me being a little bit having fun with this. So 2 tablespoons here. Throw that in. These nice little jars I actually found at Dollar Tree. Believe it or not, they have some very cool things there. Those of you that have seen me before, I've got my favorite atomic balsamic. We are doing 1 tablespoon of this. Clean up. Now, this one I found and I was like, this is going to just set it off. I have Korean gochujang spice. Okay, this stuff smells amazing, but because I don't want to overpower it, I'm only putting in 1 teaspoon of this into the Brussels sprouts. Now that I've got those inside there, I'm going to take the cut Brussels sprouts, throw these into the bowl. I have 2 pounds because we really love this dish. Well, Brussels sprouts in general, so I want to make sure that we're going to have enough for everybody. And now what we're going to do is we're going to stir all the ingredients and the Brussels sprouts, make sure that they're completely covered. Then we are going to let these sit and just sort of soften. We're gonna leave these here for about 25 minutes inside the bowl with all the seasonings, just letting all the seasoning just get into the Brussels sprouts, or in this case, our Dagan green gems. Look at that, you can see that they're getting nice and coated, everything is there. Now, because, you know, this is normal, but we're in the Hopperverse. We're doing something special. These are going to be peanut butter jelly Dagan green gems. We're mixing this sauce up. We're going to put this into the Brussels sprouts or the Dagan gems later on. We're going to take 3 spoons of creamy peanut butter. And I'm just using a regular tablespoon. Get this in here. 3 tablespoons peanut butter. And we're gonna get 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce. This is just one of my brands that I found. And 2. Now we're gonna mix this up, let this set. I'll be back here in a minute when we're getting the bacon prepared. That's gonna all get mixed in. So now we're ready for the jelly portion of this. I have the bacon, I have cut that into 1-inch slices, as well as diced 1 full red onion, and I've got that on the stove right now. But we are making the sauce for that. I am going to be using apricot preserve jam, and we're getting 3 good tablespoons of this in here. And of course it does not want to cooperate. So, all right, we've got it. That tastes good. And now we're gonna have a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. We're adding that to this. Run over here real quick. Got my little baby whisk. We're gonna whisk this up. Get everything nice and incorporated. All right, so now this is going to be ready. As you can see right now, the Brussels sprouts are marinating really good in that sauce we prepared earlier. I have the bacon and the onions going on right over here. We're gonna be cooking this until the bacon's done. It's gonna be about 15 minutes. Then I'll be adding the apricot jam and the apple cider vinegar to this and allowing that to simmer down. So I'll catch you here the next time, right as we're putting the Brussels sprouts in the oven. Hey Spacers, so we're back here with our Dagan green gems, and I'm gonna be just sprinkling a little bit of seasoned salt on here. And it's not coming out because Florida humidity. And then just a little bit of pepper here. All right. And then I'm coming in and I'm sprinkling down a little bit of olive oil over these. Okay. The oven is all set and it's at 450 degrees. So I'm going to slide these in here. Now, I know you hear the sizzle and the crackle of the bacon. So here's our bacon and the onion. And I also called an audible and I threw in some sliced jalapenos and some of the not hot green peppers in here. And now this is ready for that little apricot and apple cider that we made earlier. I have already drained the bacon fat from here and I'm turning this down to nice and simmer. We're gonna let all that flavor in here simmer. The Brussels sprouts are we're gonna keep these in the oven for about 30 minutes and then we'll add the bacon. I'm just gonna let this simmer here for a little bit and then I'll see you back here when we're ready to put everything together. I'm telling you right now, this kitchen is smelling very, very. We're getting ready to finish off these Dagan green gems. I have got the sand pig bacon mixed with the peanut butter and jelly chili sauce that we made earlier, as well as the jam, and everything has come up. This stuff tastes amazing right now. So what I'm gonna do, it was simmering there. I let it simmer for about 15 minutes, mixed everything in. I'm gonna split this off between the two. I'm gonna mix this in. I've taken the Dagan green gems out of the oven. And so now we're gonna mix the bacon portion in with them. They are nice and crispy. I don't know about you, but like my Dagan green gems, I like it when you get some of those almost burnt leaves where they're nice and crispy. And this is how it's gonna be. I've got these all mixed in. Take the cast iron, put that back here. And now I'm gonna mix all this good. Make sure you don't burn yourself and make sure that you got a pot holder before you do this. I almost made that mistake. Mix everything up. And then we are gonna be putting these back in the oven for about 10 minutes. This is gonna just put it right at the perfect point. The Dagan green gems are gonna be nice and tender on the inside, but have that nice little crunch on the outside, just the way we like it. And once I get this finished back up, I'm gonna pop these in the oven, and then we're gonna go out to the smoker, grab those Smarman chicken legs, and run that alabaster or Fiat alabaster sauce over top of them that we just got finished making. So I'll be back here with you in a minute.